horrible British accent. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a
Oh man.
show, that's for sure.
That is for sure. Oh, I need to change my nickname in this server. Oh yeah, cause we used Roll20, not Dimscord. Forgot about that. Hold on. Where is Roll20?
Your boy has uncanny dodge. Finally.
Uncanny Doge. Okay. I remember this being kind of funky.
Oh wait, oh yeah, I gotta boot up Roll20.
Oh, go 20. Make note,
20.
camera and mic are off already. So if it's not
Oh,
working,
So just
you
me or
are
Nick really quiet. Yeah.
inaudible.
huh? What the heck?
You're very quiet, Nick.
With
One cannot hear
Audible.
the whispers of Nick.
So do we want to turn
Uh,
off
it's still
voice
quiet.
on Discord? Or
Still quiet. A
No,
little
we're
bit
gonna
better,
have to
but still
turn off
quiet.
voice on Roll20. Wait,
okay.
what?
Others can see, hear, or see video. I can hear and see video. Audio
Oh, wait, where's
source.
the link? Where's the link for Roll20?
Yeah. And also, Manny, can you post the Twitch stream so I can send
Hello?
it to my friends saying this is why I'm late?
Yeah, hold on. Let
Am
me.
I audible?
With Audible.
More,
Very quietly audible.
you are more audible than you were.
Okay, I just unplugged everything. I can
There you
turn
go. It
my...
sounds better.
What?
Are you far away from your mic or something?
Nope. Completely. I'm
Boom.
doing everything
Just
I normally do.
Bang.
Yeah,
Bang. Bing,
I'm
bang,
just gonna
boom,
turn you up
kapow.
a whole bunch.
Okay.
Uh,
Now I know how to figure
I
switch
can
between the two.
go to my mic settings.
Yeah, here you go, Luke.
Nick, speak.
I am talking.
Wow, I turned you up all the way on my end, and it's still super quiet.
My input volume is all the way up already.
now Nick sounds fine to me.
I mean, I can hear you. Just maybe I should switch
I
hearing
will
devices.
TL the session.
And today,
Okay. Oh,
oh.
well, I think I just posted it to Discord on D&D. Did I? Or did I not? I didn't. Well, I guess we'll just copy it. Bang. Bing, bang, boom. Kapow. Who's Stella? Hold on. Hey, I have that.
Oh, that is Nick. Nick, speak words. Speak words,
What?
Nick.
Speak? Okay, I'm speaking.
That is so much better. Wow. Okay. I just switched my device that I was using. Okay. Should be good.
All right. I am Too blessed to be stressed. That doesn't. I don't think that shows up. I'm not sure though, because I wasn't looking at the stream overlay while that was. You said that.
They should. They should do it anyway.
That's for sure.
Um.
How do I turn my video on?
By simply pushing the video button.
Well, it doesn't show it. I remember Roll20 is kind of weird. Ay, Dios mío. Alright, alright. I guess I'll just... Let's see if this works. Interesting. Doo doo doo. Huh.
Nick, do you need to send the thing for Roll20? Isn't there like a...
It's a possibility.
So we can... We might as well get situated while we wait for... Actually, Garcia should be getting home in about... Let's check his ETA again. His ETA is 2:52, so we have a few more minutes.
I mean, if you have the link from last time, it's the same one.
Oh, it's the same one? Okay, wait, Clockwork Angels.
So Nick, you can't hear me over Clockwork?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
I cannot.
I guess that'll have to do. Let's see
Ooh.
if we can...
Wait, hold up, let me mute myself
If
so I
we...
don't echo. Alright, you can't hear me, right? On one of them. Ooh, this background's looking kind of trippy. Oh, wait, it's the train. Never mind. Still
I
trippy,
wonder if
but
there's a
train.
way to have like a Clockwork feed.
I really wanted animated backgrounds for both Heralds and this.
Oh, that would have been so cool.
Yeah.
I don't think Roll20 supports that, or if it does, I'm unaware.
It's probably like a Roll20 Premium. Or I don't know how Roll20 works.
But it's funny that you say that. There is a premium assets tab.
It's like if you buy Roll20 Premium, then you can. I don't. Actually, I don't.
Oh, you know, while we have like 12 minutes, if you guys want to pick little icons out,
I sent
Oh.
I sent you my icon, right, Nick?
did you? Let me double check.
I DM'd it to you like The first
I mean,
session
do you
ever.
have like do I need to look for one real quick?
I will say they're probably not going to be needed this session. So
Okay.
if you want to take your time, don't worry about it. But if you're bored right now, have nothing to do.
Oh God,
You
I don't
did
know.
send it. Okay.
I
yeah.
did send it. Yeah.
I'm good with just being a green square. That's
Never
that's fine by
settle.
me.
Never settle. You know, some people think that the green square is all they really need out of life, but they're wrong.
You know what, Manny? You're right. You're right.
So you could upgrade, Tyler. You could upgrade to a blue square. Hell, even an orange square.
I think for now, I don't have anything remarkable, so I'll just stick as a square.
Damn, I'm gonna feel bad if I'm the only one with a little guy.
One of us. One of us.
No!
one of us.
I will not be shackled by the proletariat.
Oh, I just opened your stream and now I get a lovely echo.
I've got
I'll
to
mute it.
break free. Oh wait, that's
Bruh, all the,
copyrighted. I gotta watch.
Oh
it.
shit! Oh shit! You're immediately gonna get. Oh, Twitch is already knows. Twitch already knows. Yeah, Twitch moderator is the one viewer. Actually, I'm
Nick.
the one viewer.
It's so
Nick, wait, I gotta. Nick, I found the worst image, worst pixel art image of Gambit I could find.
Wait, Tyler, I wanna see.
I'll post it to Clockwork.
Okay, like I could see like a world like in a really like themed like low intentionally like low. To be honest, I
Yes,
kind of like the style.
it's kind of
I'm
good.
not gonna fib.
It's so funny. Oh man. There were genuinely some good ones on here, and I just went, nope. This is the one.
Maybe I'll do some pixel art for my icon later, but for now, I just want to be a square.
Where?
You're gonna acquire some pixel art.
Hmm?
You're gonna acquire some pixel art.
No, I do pixel art. It's one of my
Ah,
few
really?
pastimes.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
it's shit, but like,
Pixel art
I
is
can,
pixel art.
yeah, pixel art is pixel art. So I'll just, well, there'll probably be like 2 months between this and the next section, so I'll have lots of time.
Hey now, enough with that attitude. One thing's for sure, we're definitely doing at least one session over summer. It's gotta happen.
Like in person, you
Yeah,
mean?
we gotta get an in-person
Yeah, of course. No, the in person's gonna be the finale. It's got to be the finale.
If I can actually.
one. We can get to the finale before summer.
Actually, that is a pretty bold assumption. Nick, what if we just do like 24 hours of like no sleep, just campaign?
Let's go.
Nick, CEO of large, lengthy campaigns here.
I hate lengthy campaigns. Meanwhile, proceeds to run the longest single session ever.
The juggernaut of juggernauts. 24 hours straight.
Goodness, dude.
All right. Hello, YouTube. I lived for 1 week as my D&D character.
In this video, I'll be spending 100 days as my D&D character.
Like going to the supermarket, like having a beer and be like, I like this. Another.
Or no, it's
All
like
right, guys. I'm
like,
currently
all
in the
the-
process of getting arrested. Don't worry though. I'll vlog my experience in jail.
no, it's like yeah, they all have like the same script. Like it's like the whole 100 days like generic YouTube. It's like in this video, I'll be spending 100 days as my D&D character in real life. And as the video progresses, I will get cooler and cooler magic items that'll help me along my journey. It's like,
Yeah.
Dude, and even the challenge videos too. It's like, just when I thought the challenge was over, I couldn't. This was the end. I couldn't do it. But then I found.
Yep.
I watch them anyway.
Yes, sir. I want to break free.
and also, there's going to be like 2 or 3 instances where I have to leave to make bread. It'll be like
Like
I'll
the
be-
money bread or bread.
No, like
I was
bread,
thinking
bread.
about like number 2
So-
bread.
Number 2 bread.
Because in like 15 minutes I need to preheat the oven, and then in another 45 I need to put it in the oven.
I thought you were gonna
Gotcha.
say 15% or more on car insurance.
If you'd
Yeah,
like to
that's
save
good.
15% more on car insurance, then maybe you should switch to Geico.
All right, we're gonna do our ad reel before the session.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's. Are we
Sponsored
sponsored?
by
So we are sponsored
VTN.
by
No, we
our
have to do
own
it like.
merch shop.
Our own merch shop.
Do you have a merch shop, Manny?
Yeah, if you look
Yeah.
on the Dungeon Master
Archive them in just.
at twitch.tv/the Dungeon Master.
No, we have to make an ad for it with our characters. It's like product placement, you know?
Oh yeah.
Man, I could use
Or you could go to
some explosive
streamlabs.com
merch right
slash
now.
the Dungeon Master 9181.
Yeah.
You know, Manny, just during the middle of the session, you just need to like make a shitty plug.
Man, there's
It's like,
so
man,
little.
I could really use like a
there's so.
T-shirt right now.
I-
Where and then someone else jumps in. You know where you could get a T-shirt? You get.
It's just, that comes kind of like a sort of like a. Oh man, there's so much about this world that we don't know about. But you know what would help you know more about that world? World Anvil.
World Anvil.
No, we seriously need to get sponsors so we can do this and get money for it.
Yeah,
I think I could get Rush themselves to sponsor it.
that's it. Imagine though.
Dude, that would be. Oh my gosh.
Okay, that would actually be kind of fire having like thousands of Rush fans watch our campaign, bro. That'd be kind of funny.
No, there's definitely people interested. That's the worst part.
Huh?
If you posted like about this on the Rush subreddit, you would get a bunch of people.
Okay.
Hey, yo, Manny, this is the time to plug
No,
the
Nick,
merch.
you're the DM. I'm not.
I'm
Nick,
not doing it.
Nick, you gotta channel
Someone's
your inner
gotta do
Redditor
it.
and be like, guys, I'm relatable. I'm doing this Rush-related thing on the Rush subreddit.
Hey, Hey, how about you don't trash our going to be fans, okay?
To be fair, Rush fans are all like 50 to 70 years old, and I don't know if they watch Twitch, so.
I guess that's a valid
Hey, now
point.
Rush fans are plenty young. All right. We got.
We've got
Nick
Nick.
is like the youngest Rush fan in
Cool.
existence.
I want to break free.
That's Queen.
I want to break free.
That's not allowed. In the Rush session, you're not allowed to sing anything but Rush.
Well, Tom Sawyer.
Just look up like Rush karaoke like right now. While we wait.
You know what they say?
Only count.
I've got
Calvin's
12
only
disciples
line.
and a Buddha smile.
All of the everything that Manny's gonna say is just gonna be him reading karaoke off of the screen.
I mean,
Just raking in those inspiration points.
pa pa re
You're one. What the
p
fuck?
pa pa.
Just like that, folks. That is how it's done.
Song by Arya Star. Ira Star. Oh, that's Rush the song. Rush band lyrics.
Alright, Garcia's got no
Wait.
time. Alright.
You know.
Right.
Well, I'm something of a procrastinator myself.
You know,
Okay, I understand like maybe like we moved the session like an hour and a half and he's still somehow late. I don't understand.
I mean, yeah.
It's like what would have happened if he Oh wait, Garcia's on his phone. Garcia's on his phone.
He's on his phone.
Let's get started. I got no time for living.
Garcia!
None of these count, Manny. Session hasn't officially started yet.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, let me go to...
I want to
Right,
break
hold up.
free.
I'm gonna turn the oven on. I'll be right back.
I want to break free.
I also might not actually be home yet.
You lying B word.
Oh, he was about to call you a
Give me I'll be home
boss.
in 4 minutes, alright?
Get home
Is that
faster.
fine?
One thing's for sure, YouTube is not bleeping our closed captions on this stream. They'll do it for the sequel, not today.
Did they actually
Is
do it
this
for
our
the sequel?
PG campaign? Yeah, the captions don't spell out the curse words. Just as like brackets with a few dashes.
That's funny. Poor Josh and his majority of his language.
Kathy, I write this to you during what I predict will be my final days. Knowing you will be the first to find this letter when the time comes.
Bro.
I think I told you some of this in youth, but I used to have a very close connection with
monologue.
Alright.
I used to have a very close connection with the watchmaker. Sorry, what were you gonna say, Garcia?
The speed at which I get home is no longer in my hands. It's entirely up to the... If I keep hitting greens, we're golden.
Alright. He was a
It
wonderful
looks like I
man,
might,
and he liked
but-
to see me follow my ambitions to its ends. He loved his stability, but it seemed like he was always straining to maintain it. A little push always seemed like it could topple all of Albion into madness. To that, I came up with an idea. I designed what I called the Harbingers of the Law. Cold
back.
fire-powered clockwork beasts that would be able to solve all of the Watchmaker's problems. No one would ever dare overthrow his kingdom governed by the angels. Yet, when I showed the Watchmaker my work, he disapproved. He said that his destiny calculators did not call for such devices, and thought they would prove dangerous to his stability. I was angry, and I lost my spot. Oh, and I was angry and foolish. At what I felt was the height of my prowess, I made a mistake. I left Crown City to abandon my pursuits. Before I left, I set up a device. Since the mechs had already been constructed, I set them on a timer. They would activate automatically after decades of time. They would be the menace to the stability the Watchmaker feared. It was only recently that I realized how wrong I was. I was going to cause thousands to die. all for pride. I would have done this myself, but I'm too old. I cannot travel to all the mechanisms, and I fear to ask you now for fear of your hate. I have done what I can, and I believe one of the prototypes will activate a month early to give you warning. I have always found you to be a shining star in my life. I love your mother, but you have a spark unlike any other. If anyone can save Albion and my legacy, it's you, Kathy. Enclosed are directions.
Please refer to the enclosed instruction booklet. for
These
further
include refer to the enclosed instruction booklet for further instructions.
You gotta help us.
IKEA is not responsible for any damages to person or furniture when assembling.
All right, I am back.
All right. We can at least do recap right now.
We're all here. What do you mean? Or is Garcia doing something?
He's driving back.
He is
He's still
he is
driving.
doing
I
traffic.
am no longer driving. I'm no longer driving. I am parked. I'm getting out of my car. I just need to get all the shit out of my car and into my house.
And no, we can do recap during this. So, I mean, does somebody want to get a recap? If not, I can do
Garcia, what was that?
What? Who just took off in a jet, man?
Do you have noise suppression on?
No,
Could you please turn it off?
no, I can't.
Okay.
Okay.
And Garcia never spoke again.
So what happened the last session?
Yeah, so wait, am I the one giving the recap?
You're the DM.
You're
Nick.
the-
You
you're the
give
DM, buddy.
recap.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so if you guys remember, we started last session in the small little town of Emerald Rivers. Here, wait, let me get my camera going on the. Does anybody still need the link? I don't see.
Tyler's
Yeah.
not in it. I don't
Okay.
Tyler, no.
Yeah, where's the link?
It's the same way as last time. If you can find it, if not, I will.
I have no idea where it is.
Okay.
Well, if you open Roll20, it should just be there.
It should.
Well, like when I opened Roll20 up, there's like campaigns I've already done, and there was like the one I online.
Well, I think
when
I was
did...
a guest. I wasn't signed in when I did it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. So.
In which case, you need it again.
Yeah.
Okay,
I can. Allow me to demonstrate. That's the madness tables. Wrong Roll20 link. Okay, there it is. There you go.
Gracias, señor.
Alright. So, back to Emerald Rivers. We started with the Watermelon Festival. You guys like watermelon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't do this.
Yeah, you can.
In Emerald Rivers with the Watermelon Festival, and we began with Funny Man, who is currently going back to his place. Melvin, he was walking around, noticed a strange man, kind of pushing him aside. He was just someone. He was just a random member of the crowd. His drunkard father runs into him. Melvin gives him the slip. Who does he bump into then? None other than a Calvin Hawk. Currently off duty and back home in town. And so basically, through all of this festival, we run into each and every single person. As they're going about their lives day by day. And what we find is that during the next day, there's an earthquake in the town, as scheduled, followed by an aftershock that was not scheduled. Out of such an aftershock came the prototype mech, YYZ. You guys fought YYZ and utterly destroyed it. I was not Expect that one bit. um, After this, Derek's kind of knocked out. He was the one like major casualty. He didn't pass, he didn't die, but he was still knocked out cold by the robot. Um, Catherine, which is the daughter of the Stones home family that Sir Albert Nickelback is looking after, takes Derek back. Sir Albert Nickelback goes with her, and together they discover kind of like, I don't know, it was what Manny read earlier. I don't know what you would call it, a final letter, a final ode. By the grandmother stating that, simply put, she's rigged the doomsday device. Hi, sweetie! I think the good piece made a doomsday device. And you guys, I mean, you don't have to do anything about this, but all of you, one way or another, said, sure, let's do this. Whether it was for care for another person or for money. And so currently you are on a train to Crown City. And where we left off, you guys were kind of enjoying yourselves, enjoying the line, steamliner. And the mysterious man Melvin ran into from last time was kind of talking himself up a bit. He can't really keep his mouth shut. And he revealed at the very end that he was, in fact, the anarchist, or at least that's what he claimed, before the lights in the train completely go out. And so this is where we are right now. We are on Highway to Hell. It's not a Rush song, so I can't say Highway to Hell. We are on a train. Passage to Bangkok is a Rush reference, but that makes literally no sense. Okay, so let me cue this up. And then we kind of have to wait until Garcia's all settled in.
Ooh.
Okay, I think that's
Oh.
my indication to unmute him.
Yeah.
I apologize. I tried to unmute, but just accidentally left the call.
Okay, no problem. So, as you all are sitting in this steamliner in the sky, nonetheless, it's gone dark. And so everyone who is not talking to the anarchist, it's gone quiet all of a sudden in this train. You can't see anything but the lights outside. The struggling kind of like final reaches of the sun before it's about to set on this evening. And Melvin, I don't know, what thoughts are racing in your head right now after you hear the last words pass the lips of the anarchist saying, I am the anarchist. It was something along those lines.
Melvin is
Sit up.
unconscious.
Melvin is.
So,
Is that.
Melvin head empty.
no thoughts?
So wait, Garcia, did you hear kind of the setup to that?
Yeah.
Okay. What is it? Literally head empty, like after hearing
Like-
kind of
like-
oh, I'm the watchmaker, by the way.
Fuck. Okay. God. Okay. The anarchist, you say? Oh, I'm not muted. Okay. The anarchist, you say? And what exactly does that entail?
you know, it might surprise you, but a little bit of anarchy.
And
Not a name I chose. I'll give you that. He says, he kind of like, he's, I don't know. He should not be comfortable in this scenario. He should be like looking over his shoulder. He kind of said it out loud. There are guards on this train. You know, warrant for his arrest is everywhere. But he's comfortable. He's lounging back. It, to me, then, if you want to know the truth, means,
of course I do.
yeah. See, you're a bright one, Finn. That's what I noticed when I spotted you back in Emerald Rivers. Someone worth speaking to. Someone worth bringing my ideas to. And, sorry, I'm monologuing a bit here, but anarchy? No. What we're talking about is an improved society. Society where we can all, why fluff it up? Do what we want.
Giving the people free will.
Free will. Yes, that is the word I'm looking for. We don't need perfection. We don't need total control. And I'm glad that you seem to at least partially agree with me.
Well, there's free will and chaos, which are potentially closely related, and I mean it certainly is nice to have a heads up about disasters thanks to the watchmaker, but I mean if we have free will, then do we not already have it?
We are merely puppets on string. I don't think any of us realize it. Let me tell you this, Finn. Because the universe is in a state of perfection right now, you can't obtain free will by following the same lines we've always followed. No. What we need, unfortunately, but it is necessary, is a little bit of chaos. Little bit of uncertainty. To wake everyone up.
I mean, I believe that I would agree with you, as assuming that this chaos doesn't involve killing anyone, because that just doesn't seem necessary.
Let me ask you this, Finn. Do you think the ends justify the means?
No,
No.
not all the time.
Unfortunate. So, everyone else in the party, I mean, how are you reacting? The lights went out. The lights went out. You guys are sitting in the dark. It kind of went a bit quiet, but you can still hear Ving and this stranger talking low in the dark.
I think Sir Albert Nickelback would. So the lights went out, right? Lights just went out, and they're still talking.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Wait, I'm sorry. The lights going out is a normal thing that happens, right?
You don't. I mean, no, you've been on a steam lighter before. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that is true at nighttime.
Okay. Yeah. So he's
It's not nighttime.
unfazed. It's not nighttime though. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of probably gonna be a little confused. Probably young mistress, are you okay?
Is this normal, Albert? This doesn't seem quite right.
All right, Jack's
Not
gonna,
my
you know.
experience.
All right,
But it's
Jack's gonna
probably
pull out
alright.
his handy dandy little lighter and try and light up the room a little bit. You know, get some light in. He's like, all right. I don't mean to freak anybody out, but what the hell's going on?
Does everybody in the is this in character? Is anybody laughing at that comment,
No.
Oh.
No,
or is it just kind of an easy silence?
just Albert would probably say, well, I've been on many steamliners in my time, but never
Well,
though
I mean, you
lights
hearing
off
this,
in the
this
day.
shit next to us? You hearing Vin over there?
Yeah, I think I do. Do you guys know who he's talking to? That man doesn't look familiar at all.
I can't say that I've ever seen him.
Is
Hmm.
anybody trying to eavesdrop right here?
You know
Yeah.
what?
It's
I mean,
not hard.
I guess, yeah. Well, now the conversation's kind of drifted over about them, so probably Calvin will listen in, see what
Yeah.
they've got to say.
All
I
right.
feel like Albert's been like passively trying to listen in like for a while now, but he doesn't want to say he has been. It's just been like instinct. But like after the anarchist part, like he didn't hear all that. He just kind of tuned in
Mhm.
right after.
Okay. Everyone, except Van. You're right there. You don't need to roll perception. But everybody else. Catherine got a nat 20. She heard everything perfectly.
Gosh.
Wait. Right, yeah.
Oh well, that's not very good. Investigation or perception? Did you say?
Pretty good perception because it was kind of passive.
Okay,
How do I?
that's
how do I
that's a
roll
7.
again? Oh, roll. There we go.
No, perception is 3.
Wait, how do you get it to roll the dice?
Slash roll.
You-
It's slash roll.
Or you can just
Oh.
click and drag. You can like literally like roll the dice digitally.
All right, I see a 5.
So that's a 7.
7. Okay.
I got
You
a
probably
3.
heard the part about like, do you think the ends justify the means? But that was it. Like, no context. Jack, you were not. You were focused on something completely different. You've been fiddling with your lighter for like a minute, trying to get it to work. And then
That's a 17 from Sir Albert Nickelback.
okay, you got most of it. You got the epic parts. I'm the anarchist, and yeah, you got the big stuff. You kind of know what they're talking about. I would assume you know the anarchist, not personally, no, but
I know of him.
yeah, you've heard of him in the last 5-10 years, but he's never been a concern because he mostly works in Crown City.
What?
Sorry.
So what kind of? Okay. So what do I know of the anarchist?
What do
Other
you
than
know?
He's
All
trying
right.
to promote anarchy. I would assume.
What you know is that he's been on the scene for roughly 10 years, maybe. That's when his name started popping up. And there's not a lot known, at least in the general public. It's a lot of rumor. And those rumors go along the lines of, I heard he blew up a shipment of coal fire to Crown City. I heard he works for the Breckers. I heard he's been to the 7 cities of gold and back. I heard he wants to murder the watchmaker. That's most of it. He's known as a dangerous man. His poster, his wanted poster, is all over Albion. To be fair, it's a really shitty drawing of what could be anyone, but still there all the same.
So, by his, can I see him or can I only hear him right now?
You can only really hear him.
Okay. It like
The way
sparks
the
his
light works on these like longer seats, his face is covered, so you can kind of make out a silhouette,
okay.
but not distinguish him.
So he probably first up just kind of curious about that, but because he can't like look at this guy's mannerisms and tell, he just kind of assumes it's just some dude telling a tale, and um um Garcia, what's your character's name? I completely just my mind.
Vin.
Vin.
Albert,
Right.
there's
Back. God dang it.
there's no way. Oh, Albert,
Gets a heart attack and dies.
Internet did a funky there.
wake up, Albert.
Oh my gosh! And for some reason, everybody got much louder. Oh, well, that was the best thing that could have happened. Okay.
Right,
Yeehaw.
the volume. I blew your
Um,
ear out.
Garcia, what did you say your character's name was again?
Melvin?
Melvin. He's probably looking at like Melvin's like posture because he's known him a little, just a little bit, and kind of knows how he kind of gets along a bit. And I would say he's not. He just thinks it's some guy telling a tale. Because Melvin doesn't seem all that concerned. So at least from when he looks at him in the dark, of which he can't see.
Albert, did that man just? Did he just say he was the anarchist?
Hmm.
I
This what
no.
it was I heard, but
There's,
probably just
there's no way, right? Him here with us in this steamliner?
the odds are not great. I would assume. But just assume it the ramblings of one who has too much to drink. For now. At least until we can get a better look at him.
Okay, this is. I don't really like this whole scenario. But nothing's gone wrong yet. I can say that. And so. This is kind of a weird, like. I don't know. Stalemate. In that, nothing's gone wrong. Melvin doesn't seem in distress. The man who's proclaimed himself a terrorist is acting rather nonchalant. The lights are out, but nothing else seems to be going wrong. The sun's fading, but there's still a little bit of light in here. Not a ton, but it doesn't feel like pitch black darkness.
Or can I peer out the window and see like kind of where we are ish?
Yes, and you know what? I should have uploaded a map of Albion into. I could do that right now if you guys don't mind holding on for a second while I just kind of ramble and describe everything. You're about maybe halfway there. You can see the winding Pinion River kind of out in the distance and mountains beyond that. But at this point, you're no longer along the river. And the towns seem to be getting thicker in terms of like distribution. More and more urban areas, less rural. I'm gonna jump back to Vin quickly right here. And Vin, you've been talking with this guy. Sounds like you've just been kind of putting up with his ramblings because he's going on. Kind of repeating
I'm
the same
listening.
stuff.
I'm not just like in one ear out the other. I'm listening.
Okay, all right.
I'm intrigued. He's
He-
not wrong.
All right. At one point, though, he is gonna suddenly kind of like stop and say, Are you wondering why I'm talking to you in the first place right now?
I I am a little bit curious as to why.
It's not any day that a man of importance like me speaks to just anyone.
I might use the word infamy, but
Same thing, same
importance.
difference. Well, um, I'm not gonna give you the whole shtick right here, but I will tell you this. I've overheard of some interesting events going on in Emerald Rivers. I was there not too long ago, and
Yes,
quite
I
the
believe I saw
spectacle
you.
occurred. Yes, yes, you remember. But
Yes.
surely you can recall what happened the morning of the so-called earthquake.
I mean, there certainly wasn't some shaking of the earth. Don't don't know if it was all due to an earthquake.
Well, it was quite the spectacle to see the regulators get all worked up. And I saw you just casually make your way in. You, of course, you did some magic stuff to transform yourself into a regulator. That was funny. I like that. But you got in just fine. You got a good look at whatever that was.
Well, I often find that not much can stand in my way if I really want to do something. So, my curiosity got the better of me.
Well, what I'm interested in here is what was that machine?
Oh God, I don't remember what it said. Oh, it had writing and stuff.
You want to make a history check,
No.
Garcia?
History check. It happened just a couple hours ago.
Yeah?
Oh well.
History's
That
history, man.
sucks.
All right, let's do a history check.
uh, golly
I'll be
gee,
right
I
back.
love history.
That is
Oh, and
17.
Willikers.
Okay, yeah, you remember. It had a code on it that read YYZ. Um, there's other details I could tell you right now, but was it just the code you wanted to remember?
Other details would be nice.
Okay, well, it was a large steam component that was oozing with blue liquid. You even picked up a vial, if you remember, of the stuff. It was a humanoid shape, dominant red color with gold accents. There was a honeybee on one shoulder. Um, yeah.
Well, you see, Mr. Anarchist, this was a great machine that honestly, its construction and inner workings are a mystery to me. However, it did seem to contain a some kind of a blue fluid. Might you know what that fluid was?
I do know. I've worked many a year with cold fire,
Cold fire.
but not everyone can get their hands on that.
What might it be used for?
You don't know what cold fire is?
I must admit that
I guess
it,
that
it
not everyone's been to the alchemy college.
this is very
Cold
true.
fire. Well, to put it simply, that's what this steamliner here is running on. That's
So
what all of this watchmaker's beautiful stability is built on. It's not easy stuff to get.
and what exactly might a vial worth?
A little bit. Not a ton, but a little. You won't find many common folk interested in that.
What about you? Are you pursuing cold fire?
Eh, no, not right now. There's bigger things that I want. Cold fire, cool stuff.
Does it have any other uses besides just well, powering everything?
Listen, I would love to tell you everything I know about this stuff, but that's not why I'm here. I want to know who made that mech, that machine, that contraption.
Oh, I don't doubt that you would. But last Oh wait, I do know who made it, don't I?
You
You do.
do.
God.
I mean, in character, are you gonna have like a stumble, or are you going to pretend like you don't know, or
I'm just gonna pretend like I don't know. Alas, I know not who made this such a machine.
any of your friends over here know?
I can't imagine that any of them would. Why?
Here, I'll ask
Why
them
would we?
myself. You, all of you over there. Been talking to your friend over here. He kind of nods. Who built that machine? And before you start asking questions like what machine, no, we all saw it in Emerald Rivers. Come on, one of you. One of you's gotta know.
I just
I'm-
like to imagine him like sitting, like watching it, like we're all huddled around my lighter.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
That's not important right now. He kind of skips over it. I just need to know the creator. You know, nothing crazy.
My good sir, being a gentleman, I would assume as you are as well, that information exchange does come quite easily between men such as us. However, on a topic such as this, it is quite sensitive, as I'm sure you understand.
In other words, who the hell are ya?
Pardon for my young master there, but precisely.
Fine, fine. You want to know who I am? I'll tell you, I'm not scared. I am the anarchist. I'm a freedom fighter. I am what you people need. He's kind of like speaking up a little bit. I'm sick of fools suffering stability. Don't you see? This is. No. No, no, you don't see. You gonna tell me or not?
You said you were the anarchist?
Yes. Doesn't that send your spine shivering? Your blood curling?
Nah, just a name.
Do you know who I am?
I don't, and quite frankly, I don't care. It's none of your fucking business, mate.
So he's worthless. What about you two? You three. He kind of notices Catherine, like, slinking behind Albert in the chair.
I've heard tell of an anarchist, but haven't given him much thought. Aren't you supposed to be a bad guy?
Bad, good, who cares?
I mean, I care. I am a soldier for the army.
Young masters, is Albert kind of excuse me, sir. This man is very dangerous. I've heard of him in my time, and it might be best just to give him what he wants.
See, now this is a man I can respect. And at this point, he's kind of standing up and glancing over all of you together. Finn being in the seat across the aisle, everyone else huddled around the lighter. Now, if you so believe, good sir, would you please give me the information?
I hate to leave this sort of decision in the hands of you, my lady, but this is your journey we are on. We'll say you. So say that to Catherine.
Albert, I really wish you wouldn't give me this. Rather cool of you, Albert. That's out of character. Why would we give anything to this man? We don't. Albert, you yourself said you don't even know if this is the so-called anarchist.
Said I didn't know at the moment, but it cannot be anyone other than him. The tales I've heard are disturbing, to say the least.
Well, I mean, call me naive. She's kind of looking around the whole party. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 of us and 1 of him. Why is he doing the bargaining? Excellent question, my lady. Well, you do have me there. I'm a dangerous man, but I am one man. You're under no obligation. You know, he's kind of like, at this point, working his way. You can hear his voice kind of trailing a little bit towards the back of the train. You can hear him kind of going, you don't need to tell me anything. It's fine. I just want you all to know that I'm getting that information one way or another.
I feel like Albert would immediately turn to Catherine and be like, "My lady, he may be one man. However, there is a certain attitude that one might carry themselves in the presence of others, and especially when one wants to take something that is not theirs. And a manner of one such as this is not one to be trifled with." I prioritize your safety first. Be best to give him what he wants, let him be on his way.
But Albert, it seems like he's almost going. You've all noticed that his voice has been trailing a little bit. Astute one, that girl. I've had enough of this. I feel like you may tell me what I want, you may not. Either way, I don't think it's what I don't think it's what I need right now, unfortunately. This business is no longer profitable now. He is going to say, listen, I don't think you all realize what kind of world we live in. So, I'm going to take my part. And hopefully, you'll soon realize that this world's not exactly fair. The anarchist is planting a bomb! He yells. Into the next train car behind you guys as you hear a decoupling and a window open and shut.
Is he still visible?
It's out of the
It's-
window.
At this
Well, like,
point, it's
Well, no, like
dark.
if I look at the window, can I still see him?
No.
Okay. So wait, we're in
Just like
the decoupled train compartment.
Heard a decoupling.
Okay.
You do not know
Um,
what was decoupled.
Calvin just like pulls out his like muskets, like
Yeah.
just
And-
probably runs to the end of the train car or in the direction he heard the decoupling happen. Like probably peek out the door, see if we're still all attached.
You take a look outside the back of the train. Open the door, and there is a 1 mile drop beneath you.
Oh!
You look
Oh.
back and you see a single lone floating carriage kind of drifting away that the anarchist is on top of, and he's waving to you.
I want to like
Okay.
I'll
Can
just like
can I
take shots
a shot
at
this
it.
bitch? Yeah.
I'll roll a hit.
All right.
Okay. All right. Actually, you know what? Let's whip out some of these lovely new things I got. All right.
Okay.
All right. I need to take a quick trip to Wikidot. Test out. All right. Or, I'll just use regular fire. All right. So roll to hit.
What's my plus to hit? It is plus 8.
Yeah.
Damn.
Brit.
Calvin rolls
19.
better than my Victoria does.
That'd be 9. That's 12.
Holy shit.
That's
What the fuck?
whatever that is.
Wait, what are we shooting at?
22
We're
to
shooting
hit.
at the
Shooting at the anarchist.
Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha.
Bro,
I
he's
thought it
cool.
was.
That's a 22 to hit.
Yeah,
Does 12
You-
hit?
totally. 12 does not hit. Calvin,
Fuck.
you actually do hit him.
Just like, come back here, you coward!
You nail him in the shoulder, he falls over. And you can see him like swinging his arm at you. But he's drifting further and further away as your steam engine continues going forward.
So wait, we're on the moving part of the steam engine, right?
You guys are still moving ahead.
Wait,
So
Melvin.
we've been detached from the main unit.
No. The
He
anarchist.
detached himself from
He
the main
detached.
unit.
The anarchist detached himself from the main unit.
Okay,
We're still moving.
You guys are fine.
gotcha.
So wait, he said this is out of character. So he planted a bomb. He just yelled he planted a bomb and then decoupled.
He yelled that into the previous train.
Okay.
Which, to you guys doesn't really make sense until you hear, what's the ruckus going on in here? As you see from the other end, the sliding door open and two, red regulators pop in. You there! Is that a gun?
Indeed, it is, officer.
On the watchmaker's service? My god!
We
My good sir, I certainly apologize for the young master's behavior. However, it was justified as we were just attacked from someone who has decoupled the train and made their escape.
Someone, he looks out the back. At this point, you can vaguely make out the train, but you can't see the person on it. Are you pulling my leg?
Assuredly, my good sir. we would have no such reason to, as you said, pull your leg. We are simply telling the proper authorities what has transpired here today.
Well, Ricky, he like kind of says behind him, I think we arrived in the nick of time. Handcuff these fools. Or, no, we don't. We don't have enough handcuffs, do we, Ricky? He kind of looks back at him and goes, shrugs.
Wait, he looks
Fine,
back.
we'll have
okay.
to block up this self. You, he looks back at all of you, will have to answer Crown City.
Officers, I assure you, we had no part in this.
The watchmaker will decide if you had a part in this.
Well, then I guess our case is rest assured. After all,
Okay,
the
but you
watchmaker
actually
sees
feel
all.
assured, Albert?
No, Albert says that for the group. Albert says that for the group. Albert personally is dreading contact with the watchmaker for reasons that I will not say.
Okay, so Ricky and the other regulator kind of quickly step out and lock your train car again. There's other people in here with you, but they locked them in too, and they're just kind of confused.
Oh, the poor people.
Okay. How far is the fall? You said.
A mile?
I do have feather fall, but okay. He's not gonna think of that.
That's that's your choice.
So can I look down and see what's under me? Like, what are we above exactly?
Okay, give me 1 second. So at this point, you notice that the lights of the cities, or the lights beneath you, have slowly been growing brighter as you've entered suburban sprawl. At this point, you are over Crown City, and if you kind of peek through your window, you can make out the Tower of the Watchmaker himself up ahead, and then also the Central Spring Hub, where all the steamliners in Albion coalesce.
Nick, do I know what part of the city we're in?
That we're over?
Yeah.
Not.
Can I navigate it?
You can probably navigate most of Crown City. It's been a while, but you know a lot of these streets by heart.
Albert, turn to everyone else. My young masters, I suggest we follow suit as the anarchist. Decouple the train.
And like we decouple the train?
Do you even know how?
Sure, if you got a big enough, if you hit it hard enough, it'll break. So I'm gonna just run out.
Unless there's any other options here, because we cannot.
Yeah, so I'm gonna run out and I'm gonna shoot my cannon at the coop, like the couple or whatever you want to call it. I don't know.
Hey, Jack, what?
Hey, he said it, man. So okay, I'm gonna. Do I need to roll the hit? It's like right there.
No, it's inanimate. I trust that you're gonna hit it. Roll for damage, though.
Okay, so I think it's what, 2d8? D8. 9.
So you hit it, and it goes, and a little like chunk of iron breaks off, but it holds steady.
What's stopping me from shooting it again?
Nothing.
Then I'll take another shot.
Calvin's 100% just gonna stay back in case any shrapnel goes flying.
So yeah, you shoot again. And it doesn't really seem to do anything. I think it just make a really loud noise. Cling! That like pierces everybody's ears.
My,
All right, I'm gonna keep going unless someone's gonna
Just-
stop me.
does anyone
Um,
have any better ideas?
Albert would probably like run over like, "Yo, master, that is enough. We must get in and close the door." The officers surely heard that.
Well, I'm taking another blast, so.
Okay, it's good timing, because if anybody was looking in that car ahead, they noticed the two regulators who were like chilling at the other end, watching over the car. Get up, and we're going, what the fuck? And they were starting to walk back, and they saw what Jack was doing. He's like, oh shit, and they started running. Just as they're getting to the door, the coupling breaks, and the train separates.
Okay, I
Already
gotta go
fine,
for like a
fine.
minute. I'll be like, I'm gonna like canonically take a nap for like a minute while I leave.
Okay, we'll just...
A piece of
Shoot it.
shrapnel like conked him in the head.
Yeah,
Alright,
I just, like,
Jack
slump
does
him
the
back.
job and then immediately falls over and passes out.
Young master.
That's anyway. Oh, shoot.
I grab him and put him in the train
Albert,
car.
what are we doing?
Just a moment. my
What
lady.
is going
Um,
on here?
One second, my lady. Excuse me, fine passengers of this car. What car number is this? Like out of the line.
Let's say 21.
My dear good friends of fellow passengers of train car number 29. I do sincerely apologize for the delay in your travels. However, we have my friends and I have reached our destination, and we must now abandon ship, so to say. My apologies, and I wish you all the best in your
Someone better
travels.
have Featherfall.
I want to be just salute
People
them.
in the car
the-
are remarkably calm considering all of this. There is one guy kind of like with his knees up. You can hear him like muttering to himself, "Oh, it's for the best. Oh, it's for the best. Oh, it's for the best." As your car is slowly descending into Crown City.
How slowly are we?
Initially, it's like a
Are we at Are we at like terminal velocity? Are we okay?
No,
Are
you
we
guys
gonna,
are-
like...
the levitation sacks are slowly deflating because there's no cold fire powering this.
Okay.
But you guys are good because there's still a bunch of air in the levitation sacks.
Okay.
You're
Hmm.
speaking up a teensy bit, but you guys are good.
Albert kind of looks out, trying to get a lay of the land from a bird's eye view, before he starts. He probably pulls Catherine over to the window. My lady, I'm sorry for this, but we are investigating the. We cannot go to whom we are investigating, can we not?
Yeah, I feel like a lot has happened that we should really talk more about.
Yes. The time for talking will be when we are safe and hidden.
You're talking right now as like the train compartment is just descending into. Can you guys all see the map?
Yes.
Yes.
So it's a dense city that you guys have just flown into, and you see hundreds of other steamliners
What
going in and out of a building, probably like 10 miles ahead of you, out in the distance.
How close are we to the tallest building?
How close? You guys
or
are ways
like
out.
to rooftops. To rooftops.
Oh, you guys are at rooftop level. In fact, you're below rooftop level
You're
of a
below-
lot of these buildings.
Are we able to? Is there a rooftop nearing us that we were able to hop onto from the steamliner?
Sure.
You bet
Okay.
your ass there is. I got feather falling. So
I feel like Albert.
all right. Well,
Young Master Jack, would you care to do the honors for the window here?
hell yeah, brother. Let's see. I want to break this one in style. No, Thunderwave wouldn't do it. I'll just launch another projectile at it. Just do I need the roll, or does it just break?
What are you firing at?
I am firing at a window.
I think it'll break.
Okay, well, in which case I take my shot.
Okay, you fire. Make note, this is not a Marvel movie. You will. I'm gonna roll a d4 to see if you take any damage.
Blast damage.
If it's odd, you take glass damage. If it's even, you don't
Well,
take
I'm
anything.
blasting it out, so it's like.
Some shards might fly back. Okay, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Depends on the pressure differential, but yeah.
Physics.
No physics in my D&D
Alright.
campaign. God damn it.
And so I'm gonna be like, all right, you're gonna have to trust me on this one, but you're just gonna have to jump with me.
I'm sorry, Jack. Catherine kind of says, but we're slowly descending on this rooftop. I don't see a need to jump out half a minute early.
Okay, fine. Okay, I thought we were still going. I missed a minute or two of detail. Okay.
Very
Okay.
good.
I mean, you're still kind of floating.
Maybe
You had some momentum, but it's all mostly gone by now.
So we're descending, like our carriage is falling.
It's
slowly.
descending onto a rooftop.
Okay.
How so? It's slowly descending, but not like.
all right.
crashing.
Well, if I'm the first person to think of this, then I think we might be screwed. But they're coming. Enforcers are on their way already. I can guarantee it. So we need to get moving now.
Well, young Master Hobbs, of course they're coming. He kind of says this with an air of almost too much confidence. If you read into it, he might have done something like this before. But the moment the anarchist left, and he was kind of like had this air of I'm a butler, I'm a goody two shoes to society, blah blah blah, and the moment they talked about the what's the guy's name?
Which
The
guy?
Watchmaker?
The moment they talked about the watchmaker, he kind of screw this, I'm getting us out of here, and so he just turns to Hobbs like, of course, Master Hobbs, they're on their way, not to where we get off, but to where the wreckage is. That is why we were getting off here.
We're going essentially straight down. Like
You bet your ass you are.
I'm
Now
saying
just
we
trust
need to
me here. Just
I'm
jump.
saying we need to get off and start moving immediately.
Of course we do. And for that, please ask all of you to follow my lead. And I will explain the rest later.
At this point, what is it? I mean, wait, do I not have this? Oh, dang. At this point, the train touches down onto the building partially. It's kind of hanging there and balancing a little bit.
So yeah, that's...
Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna bank, just jump out real, no hesitation. I feel that we've hit I can kind of see we're there and just jump for it.
All right, so you guys are getting off onto the roof.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Who's the last one out?
Calvin.
I would be the last.
Oh, really?
I'd make
Yeah,
sure.
you should be the first.
No.
one out.
Yeah, no. I'd grab Catherine and get out of there.
Okay,
Calvin's probably the last out.
good soldier. Good soldiers follow orders. All right, Calvin, you're gonna have to make a dex save for me.
Ah, great. They call me Calvin the Dexterous for a reason. They don't actually call me that, but... Alright, let's check what that saves.
I mean,
got
maybe
for
they
that.
should.
Definitely could be better.
Oh.
Oh, it hasn't loaded.
Bop.
I mean, doesn't sound great. Well, that's not terrible.
Not terrible.
It's a good halfway point.
12.
So Calvin, as you take your last step, it's almost like you push the carriage out, and it slides down into the street below. You hear some faint screaming, but they're fine. They're probably fine. As you hear it, like 5 seconds later, funk.
Whoops.
We need to go
Well,
now.
No time left
Alright,
to present.
Hold up. I need to go to my. I think what I'm gonna do. Well, I need to go to Wikidot for this one. I want to make sure I can do this. Where is?
Okay, as you're looking that up, I'm gonna describe. I mean, you've all just landed in Crown City. Woohoo! The spot of your
Yeah.
dreams. It's nighttime, so the city is lit up in kind of an unearthly glow of blue light. That makes up a big chunk of the city. And in the distance, you can vaguely make out the tower of the Watchmaker sitting proud, above the city as a whole, kind of reaching up to the stars. And you can make out some other tall buildings. Calvin, you actually have chronotypes of Crown City. Images, if you want to try to identify some of the buildings.
Yeah, let's take a look and see if we can
Figure out
compare.
exactly where you are.
Yeah.
Because as of right now, the only person who has any idea is Albert. And even he hasn't been here in what, a few decades? Things aren't exactly the same.
Yeah. Calvin's
Yeah.
only heard stories of this place. So,
Are
I'd assume though the slums wouldn't have changed. So,
Gentrification.
you guys
Gentrification in
just, like-
Crown City. What is this, Napa?
are you guys just like standing there looking around?
sorry to all our Napa
Okay, no,
fans.
I'm fiddling with my
For a
cannon.
second, yeah.
no. Albert, like the moment like we get off, everyone kind of like Albert lets everyone catch their breath. All right, now hurry up, young masters. We must be on our way.
All right.
Follow
so
behind
what-
me. No dilly dallying.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna load my mechanical hawk into my cannon, and imbue it with thunderclap, and launch it the opposite direction that we're going. And so it makes very loud noises where we are not.
Good.
Awesome. You
Okay,
light
and-
your
I remembered stuff about like inputting like magic on the Homunculus Servant, and I was like, I just need to make sure. I'm
okay.
yeah.
No, that's awesome. Which direction do you launch it? Like
Like, I'm gonna
you said,
launch
the opposite of the way you
I-
came. Wait.
the
opposite
way
of
we're
we're
going.
going.
Okay. So back the way you came.
Yes.
Albert,
Okay.
get us away from the Watchmaker's tower.
Have it any
Right.
other way.
Albert,
Um,
you take the lead here, and so what you're gonna do is
Like, are the buildings like bunched next to each other, so rooftops are like really
Yep.
close to each other? Okay,
Yep.
he's just running along the rooftop. He's remarkably agile for his old age. He's staying a good distance ahead of
Yeah.
y'all.
Hey, I'm young and nimble.
and so yeah,
Mhm.
you.
Following.
Okay, sorry, I just have to pause. This is such a sick image of the party kind of running along the rooftops at night with
Oh, yeah.
the steamliners kind of floating in the distance.
And
All right,
I-
Albert, you want to
Yep.
make a I think it would be history check for me
Would it
on
be
a
history
good
check?
safe place.
Okay, let's see, what's my history? A
Also,
1.
Nick,
That's fine.
Yes.
so did I manage to figure out where we were?
You took some quick looks.
We're gonna lucky that. We're gonna lucky that again. We're gonna lucky that last time. Okay.
Classic Tyler moment.
Classic Tyler. No luckies left. That's an 11. Or that'd be a lucky. You have to use the new roll, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
that'd be an 11.
Okay.
It's very much changed.
Okay. So Manny, yes, you got a quick look at the Why is Sprite's so crunched. Let me fix him. Nope. Okay.
Fine.
You gotta look, and you're able to identify. Okay, that spot ahead of us is the main spring hub. Over there it's Newsgraph Ministry, and the center. This street goes out. Okay, yeah. So you identified the quadrant of the city you're in.
Awesome. Where did you put the sprite on?
Yes, it's in the bottom right corner.
He's so squished.
Yep. He's a little squishy dude.
Awesome. All right, guys. I took a look. I think we're here. Albert, you said you've been to
What's
the
the
city
sprite
before?
look like?
It's the
Yes.
Sprite is little dude.
it's the little squash dude in the bottom right.
It has been quite a while. I feel like at this point he's like walked everyone in a circle in an alleyway and just been like, Barnaby's shop used to be around here somewhere. He's like muttering to himself.
Hey,
Yes, Calvin, Master Hawks.
why did we just make enemies of the guards? Like,
Can we talk about this later? Perhaps when
Are we in
we're
an alley while we're doing
a little
this?
safer?
You're on the rooftops.
Oh.
do
On the
they
rooftops?
do
Okay.
any of us like do anybody notice us, or are we relatively like hidden?
Nobody's on the rooftops.
Or like does anyone like notice that we are on the rooftops?
No, people are very focused on their own stuff down.
We're
And
all looking
besides, you're
down at their
partially blocked
phone.
from view.
Okay.
Oh,
I
what were you
feel
gonna
like
say, Albert?
Albert would respond, yes, Master Hawks. First and foremost, we must get to safety. However, what I will say is that when investigating a person, probably be best not to immediately be arrested by them, wouldn't you say?
I suppose, but I mean, they do what I guess
Melvin,
I guess
make a perception check while they're talking.
I guess it's best that we
Oh,
don't land in jail.
Precisely.
So,
No.
so
Oh
what's-
boy, that's a nice little roll there. I don't know what that's for,
Okay.
but that's a
Oh.
nice little roll.
let's go.
So, Melvin, in the distance, you spot out a steamliner that looks, well, to be fair, it looks like a police steamliner. It has a
Oh.
giant honeybee symbol on the right side of it, and it's kind of patrolling down towards where, down the street you're running, along, because that's the direction you were headed.
Guys,
Wait,
we need
like-
to change direction now. And then I'm just gonna point at it.
Wait, they didn't go towards where the hawk was?
Well, that's where it is going, but it's
Oh.
going down that street.
Okay.
Roger. Well,
Rightio.
Or what if we
Alright.
slip down to the
Albert,
streets now?
you've been here before. Do you know of any safe places to go?
Safe places are hard to come by in Crown City. Suppose we could go to. Even if his shop is still open.
God damn it, let's get off the rooftops. They can see us from a mile away.
I guess. Yes. Underworld books. She should be able to. Yes. We must head there at once.
Right. Lead the
Um,
way. And I want to just like
How
hop
many
off the
Underworld
rooftop.
books?
Say it again, Nick.
What's in Underworld books?
What's the Underworld books?
I think that's Catherine.
Where do you know this, Albert? How do you?
Oh,
know
this is Catherine talking to me.
Yeah. Yes. Sorry, I should have clarified.
I was like, Nick, you told me that. What's going on? My lady, most butlers aren't born into the service. And he says nothing else. She
That
just leaves
gives
him
her
on.
more questions than answers, but she doesn't follow up.
Okay.
Someone was describing going down the street level.
Oh yeah,
That was
Calvin
me.
hopped down. Oh, I guess Jack and Calvin both hopped down at the same time.
Okay, yeah. There's a little fire escape that you guys can take down if you want. Or you can just jump down.
Calvin was just gonna jump down. He's not much of a thinker.
Okay. You don't have
Yeah,
feather
yeah.
falling or anything?
Nope.
No. I'm gonna likewise jump down. I'm gonna use feather fall. Cause jumping down's cooler. And I would like to imagine like the feather fall on like it's like the cannon like facing downward and it like has like a jet engine that like slows the fall down a little bit. That's how I'd like to imagine it, but
Would you
Is it-
use that feather fall on anybody else?
well, I guess I could use the feather fall on Calvin,
gotta
but I don't
put-
know how that would work in the context.
You
of-
gotta
Calvin like hits the ground and just somersaults.
Yeah, he just does a parkour roll. Like if you roll, you take no fall damage. It's how it works.
Alright.
Oh.
Or if you jump into a hay bale.
True.
Calvin, I wish it worked that way. You're gonna have to make a fall damage roll for me.
Strength? Is that what you said?
So wait, I've never done this before,
That'd
or
be a
had
strength
to do it.
save. Or it's like a strength
It
save,
depends
or you
on-
could just do fall damage if you want.
Okay, let's do a strength save first.
Okay.
If you can do a really cool roll, you're fine.
That's not a very cool roll.
Oh.
Can I try and grab? Can I try and grab Calvin while I'm feather falling? Like
You're gonna be falling slow. Wait, I mean, unless Calvin
falling
is
in the alleyway,
after.
right? We're falling in the alleyway. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be falling
Albert.
slower,
no, you
but
guys
it's still
Can I
gonna
just, like,
slow the.
Can I just kind of?
So how big of a fall is this?
normal fucking
For
person?
reference.
This was. You guys were on a smaller building at this point, at 3 stories tall.
Oh. So like after Calvin jumped, he probably was like, "Oh crap, this building is taller than I thought it was."
Probably like, 30 feet tall.
Okay.
Is there's a fire escape, right?
Yeah, there's a fire escape. I
Yep.
mentioned it.
I feel like Albert just kind of watches them go and just like, The youth these days. After you, milady, as he like unlocks the fire escape for her.
Jack, are you gonna
So,
help me? Or am I gonna go splat?
Calvin, it's only 3d6.
Okay.
Only 3d6.
Yeah.
Okay, how much? Let's see the damage.
Rolls max damage.
Who's rolling the dice?
I mean, Nick, right?
Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. 12. It was 3 4s.
So probably Calvin like hits the ground, like he tries to roll as soon as possible, but like he catches his ankle a little harder than he'd like. Before he's able to roll, it's just, ah! Looks up like at Jack. He's like,
Like
you don't have a jetpack for me, do you?
I don't have the stuff to make one, so no.
Well, let's get on that if we can. Oh,
Yeah.
gonna need an ibuprofen.
I will offer Calvin like a helping hand. One of those like, get up like when you pull him up. I don't know what you call that.
Help, yeah, help up.
Just a helping hand. Yeah,
Yeah.
help up.
Yeah.
whatever.
Friendship power.
Thanks. 3 stories is taller than I thought it would be.
All right. So wait, we're on the street now.
Yeah, at this point,
I-
yeah, we get down and
Yeah.
Albert's just shaking his head like, soldier type sounds civilized.
So uncivilized.
Well, let's get to it.
Alright.
Let's see. Corner of 14th and watch that. All right. And he like just starts off in a direction.
Yep.
This way.
At this point, it's vaguely familiar to you. You know where you're going. At this point, it's late at night. Not many people are out. You're at street level, so you notice these streets are just beautiful. They're perfectly paved with trees lining the streets on both sides.
So this is Crown City.
Yeah, I feel like Calvin and Jack are just kind of amazed after their excitement on the train earlier last session.
Albert,
Yes, young sir.
was it this beautiful when you were here?
Crown City was a remarkable place to be young. But maybe not the best.
This looks
You-
wonderful,
you get-
Albert.
You,
Catherine
you get
says.
you get the feeling he kind of doesn't want to say more.
Right.
He's definitely withholding something.
As you guys are kind of going along this final stretch to wherever Albert has kind of marked out, then Catherine's gonna kind of like basically ask you while you guys are kind of cautiously making your way over. So, what was the anarchist talking about then? We all saw you speaking with him for a little while.
Oh, he was just viewing his ideals and telling me about what a horrible place it is and how he wants to topple everything. You know, typical anarchist stuff.
Ridiculous. I can't believe there are men like this in this world.
Seems like the world is full of all shapes and sizes, huh?
I guess this is all new to me. Maybe not so new to some of us. She kind of gives a side glance to Albert, but keeps on going. Alright. So as you guys are going along, um, you're making your way kind of through these outer edges of the city. And it's just new to everyone but Albert, and maybe Calvin. You've seen, pictures, but this is new to all of you. Just something so big, so massive. People dress differently. People just seem to be in order. On one or two occasions, you guys might notice in the corner of your eye a blue regulator patrol, standing guard outside a building. But you guys are careful. You know what you're doing. Let's see, where is it? Sorry, getting a song. I'm not very clever about this. Alright, so eventually, and you make this way to this corner of the city that just seems darker. And I'm gonna move Manny's icon. Oh wait, this isn't the instrumental version.
That's okay.
I like it.
I like it.
It'll take 2 seconds. Okay. So, you guys eventually make your way to this darker corner of the city. It just doesn't seem as well kept. It's still organized, but not to the same degree that you just saw, um, you know, minutes ago, wandering these streets. The lights seem dimmer. People
Can
don't
I pull out
seem
my
as.
lighter again? It's getting dark.
It's been dark this whole time.
Okay. Well, in which
It's
case,
night.
I want my lighter out.
Okay.
I feel
Which
like
fuel you got?
Albert, as we get down this street, Albert kind of mutters to himself, Seems they have done some improvements.
Did you say improvements?
Yeah.
The stability has done wonders. Love
I know, it's-
gentrification. Berkeley, this is not. I'm speaking to you, muted Luke, in the call.
Wait, I'm muted?
no. Other
Oh.
Luke's in the call.
Oh, hi, Luke.
We got a real crossover right now.
But eventually you come across kind of this old, dusty wooden storefront that kind of reads Underworld Books on the front of it.
Right,
And
well, here we are. Just hurry in quickly enough. He
this,
pushes open the door.
I guess we don't have any other choice, Catherine says as she kind of follows suit.
Is there like a bell that like ding 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 as we open the door?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Several. They're all different clock chimes. Like, one's a cuckoo clock going off, one's a loud kind of single bell going ding, and reverberating. They all kind of go off at once, making a lot of noise. And you enter, and whatever you have in your mind is like an old, dilapidated bookshop. It probably fits the description of this place. It seems dusty in here. It seems dark. There's no lights lit in here.
I mean, I have the lighter on.
You have the lighter, so
I
you
do have
can
the
see.
lighter.
You can see. And it's just stacks upon stacks of bookshelves lining the walls, stacks in the middle of the road, and a counter space that is unoccupied.
Hmm.
Jack's gonna
Is there
start to wander. He's just gonna go through the shelves and see what he can find.
is there like
Okay.
a bell on the counter?
Yes, there is a bell on the counter.
He's gonna. He's gonna. I'm gonna text you something, Nick.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, he dings the bell. Not just like a ding. It's more like just a series of different dings in different like syncopated orders.
hmm And those kind of ring out through this bookshop, and you can kind of hear it echo a bit. This bookshop is really big. You didn't realize, or at least Albert, you kind of had an idea, but everyone else, you realize, oh shoot, this place goes on for a while. No response.
No
Just-
response.
Just echoes.
Hmm. Typically works. Sandra, are you there? You're like
Yeah, no response.
no response.
It's quiet in here.
He he's gonna look at the rest of you, slightly trying not to look panicked. Young masters, please stay put. Look around. Amuse yourself with the books. I will be right back with our hostess as he wanders off
Or what
into
time
the
is
back
it?
somewhere.
Like in story, what time is it?
Probably like 10 p.m. It's late.
All right, I think Jack is just gonna like find a little corner, snuff out his lighter, and just try and go to bed.
Dang. Okay. Just like
Man,
that.
all right.
That's just as you like snuggle up, I probably give you like a prod, be like, don't you want to be awake? This is Crown City. This is
Bed-
this is
Listen, man. We just had the cops chasing us, and you expect me to want to run around some more? No. I have limits, mate. It's bedtime. Now shut it.
can't say I didn't try. Gonna walk away.
All right. So while Tyler's going and looking around, Ving and Calvin, are you doing anything, or are you gonna follow Jack's master plan?
So are it's a bookstore, right?
Yeah.
What type of books are here?
A lot of different types of books.
Like, are there any potentially about the world of Atlantis?
You could look.
The forbidden section.
The restricted
What would be
section.
a good role
The
for
restricted section. Dang it.
that? Investigation.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Bang. What's my investigation? +0. Lovely. 2.
Um, you check one bookshelf and you're like, dang, I guess they're not here. Like, by one bookshelf, I mean a tiny shelf, like right in front of you. And that's it. This shelf is filled with the official biography of the watchmaker, volume 128,
Oh wow.
Okay.
volume 129, volume 130, volume 131, updated
And the
to the
list
latest
goes
week.
on.
All right.
The
Wow.
latest week, goodness.
So what's the most recent edition?
131.
131. I want to go find the first one.
Okay, you go back. 128, 127, 126, 125, 124, 123, 122, 121, 120, 118, 117, 116, 115, 114. Okay, fine, we'll skip. I'm breaking immersion by doing this. You know that, right? You find.
I feel like
okay,
in,
you go to the
in
very
character
back.
Calvin would do that. Like,
1, 2,
So you go back and you
3.
find like 5 volumes of the first edition.
I want to like take a look and see if like it says anything about the origins of the watchmaker, how he got his start, that sort of stuff.
So you do kind of flip through. And to be fair, this book doesn't seem heavy on the detail. It seems a lot like, and then the glorious master himself brought forth order and justice to his new galactic empire now. It's a lot of just kind of like,
No, Tyler,
And-
that's copyrighted.
Oh no! We're good. I saved it.
it's a lot of like, you know, and the prophesized son of the world took in the angry mobs and subdued them, took in the barbarians and broke them, and on their blood built Crown City. In all its glory and all its brilliance, he ended strife. He ended hunger, etc., etc. Of course, that one part I just read was probably the most gruesome part, where some actual truth shone through. But we're gonna ignore that.
Huh.
And it only goes up to him building his watchtower. After that, it ends.
The first volume.
This first edition, yes.
Okay. Hey,
Please don't
Melvin.
make me go through all the other editions.
Mel, what do you make of this? This, I want to like show him like the chapter on the origins of the Watchmaker. Be like, you don't seem to have a particularly optimistic view about this world. What do you think actually happened? This seems, I don't know. This doesn't seem like the full story.
Vin,
Is Garcia here?
I don't
Yeah,
think you-
sorry.
Oh.
I mean, you ask me. This is,
Garcia, I will say, I think it was you who last session read Before the Anarchy.
No, that was me.
That was you. Okay, never mind.
Well.
This context does not matter.
He's asleep.
I mean, I could be awakened by you yelling Melvin across the very quiet library.
I 100% did yell, Melvin. Hey, Melvin.
Then I
Well,
100%
but-
responded, "Shut the hell up," and then went back to bed.
hey, we gotta keep it PG, all right? We don't want to get.
Oh shit, this is Twitch. I forgot.
Uh, Bro, only we need 5 gifted subs for that.
What the heck weapons are you doing, Luke?
Anyway,
All right.
yeah. What
By
do you
the
make of this?
Watchmaker.
I'm just like as soon as I see the book you're reading, I'm just. I mean, looks like you're just reading propaganda straight out of the ass of the. Straight out of the watchmaker's ass, if you ask me.
I mean,
hey,
even if it is propaganda, you have to admit he's built a pretty good civilization. We, up until that weird robot attacked, everything has been timely and scheduled, and conflict has kept to a relative minimum.
I mean, that's just what we know of, right? Like, do you not have any desire to pursue your own freedom and individuality? Like,
I mean, of course, I've got my freedom. We're seeing the world together. We're in Crown City. Oh my god,
and
it's so
and
cool.
what and how much of this is according to the watchmaker's plan? If he knew that we were going to be doing this, there would have been people waiting for us where we crashed. He didn't know. He didn't plan for this. This isn't his doing. You have yourself to thank for this, not the watchmaker.
I mean, yeah, but the watchmaker oversees things at a larger scale than us small beings. Isn't it? He doesn't he do everything for what is best as a whole, not on the individual scale?
Probably just what's best for him, if you ask me.
We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna prove your negativity wrong one of these days. Just you wait.
Or you know what? When you do, I'll eat my words. But until then, good luck.
You better hope that those words taste like spaghetti and not dog poop, because you're gonna be eating those
Oh.
very soon.
Shots fired.
Oh
shit.
man! Talk about a roast.
All right, whatever, Calvin. I'm gonna go to bed.
Better
I'm
hope
like-
those words taste like
walk off.
spaghetti.
Not dog. War is an absolute legend.
Put that on a shirt.
Hey,
Dungeon
speaking of shirts,
Master
why don't you
merch?
plug your merch store, Manny?
Speaking of, this episode is sponsored by the Dungeon Masters merch.
Please go to www.archivumindustries.com.
No. We're still on Streamlabs.
Or still
No.
Streamlabs? Okay.
Streamlabs.com/. The Dungeon Master 9181.
Why
I
918?
just checked the stream. I don't think there's anyone watching.
It says one
Well,
viewer.
One viewer.
We're awesome, so we get it.
True.
Anyway, so Melvin is going to bed.
Melvin. You mean Calvin?
So no, Melvin said he was going to bed.
True.
I'm deaf.
So can I go find Albert? I'm like,
Sure. And I'm gonna kind of cut back to Albert here. So Albert, you went looking for the back rooms.
Yes.
Okay. You know that there is a hidden, or there, used to be a hidden, little compartment behind a barrel in the room behind the cashier's register. So you
Right.
kind of take a step back and head into that room, and it's kind of the same. The one big glaring thing is there's a big object draped and like a curtain, but otherwise it's a pretty barren room, meant to just act as a fake storeroom.
Gotcha. Yeah, so he's looking around, kind of just. Sandra, you there?
You're not really getting an answer.
Do I find anything about maybe where she? Do I... Investigation is what I'd like to roll.
Okay, let's investigate.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a 14.
I'll tell you this. People have been in here within the past day in this room. You can tell just because it's not totally covered in dust. Some of it's been swept by just feet walking around. But that's all you can tell.
But it's like you said it's been swept, so like
Swept more just not a lot of people, but a few people walking around.
few people walking around, okay.
Picking it up.
And it hasn't been, so that means it hasn't been dusted recently.
No.
Hope they didn't get to a. Are there any other? You know what? Screw it. He goes back to the group, and young masters. Sandra is not here right now, but she's a quite good friend of mine, and I know she'd let us use her room, so might as well stay the night, get some rest, or whatever comes tomorrow.
Doesn't seem quite right, but I guess we don't have any other choice.
Nicely. I wish I knew of another place in the city to go to at the moment, but Crown City has changed.
Alright, so I mean, whoever didn't already go to sleep, Albert shows you to the back room, and from there moves, the inconspicuous barrel to reveal the hidden safe room, which is, filled with a few mattresses, basic bed frames, unlit candle on one of the dressers. Not that nice, but at the same time, it's just enough. And
Sleepy night night.
you all go to bed. Except, no, never mind. Nope, nothing else happens.
Whoa.
I don't like where you're going there a second there.
You should say I didn't go there.
No.
Curious
He's already gone.
indeed.
Yeah, next thing we know, it's like you wake up. Roll perception for me, please, real quick.
Alright, give me 1 second.
And I was really hoping Sandra was gonna be there. Gosh darn it.
So you all go to bed, and I don't know what you guys are thinking about at this point. It's been a lot, and you all have a lot to talk about. Given what your original plan was. Just remember, your original plan was, hey, let's go try to talk to the watchmaker about this not so cool thing happening. And that, I don't know, it doesn't seem like
That was the plan?
Yep.
I
It
thought
went off the rails very fast.
Literally.
I full on thought the plan was to investigate the watchmaker.
No, I thought the plan was to investigate the machines that we said we're gonna activate in a month.
Yeah. We're investigating the machines. We're talking to the watchmaker about said machines.
Watchmaker, he can't do shit.
Yeah, he can. He does all the shit.
you guys
Yeah.
have an argument in your dreams.
Yeah.
Well, regardless, what was done worked out.
Except we're now wanted by the watchmaker and what are the name for the police of this world again? The regulators. Yes, that's it.
I don't know what you're talking about. It totally worked out.
Okay. So wait, timing wise, I don't know, is everyone good? Because I can keep going. If we,
Yeah, I'm good.
We chilling.
How much longer are we thinking?
that's the thing. If I keep going, it might go on for a little bit.
Oh, like call a session at that?
It feels like it was really short, but because it was, but
Well, I mean, I'm fine with whatever.
I mean, how open are you guys next weekend? Because I could just do it.
That's a funny joke. No.
Ah.
I have time next weekend, I think.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I'm out the window on next weekend too.
I
Okay.
could. Let me check my schedule. My schedule.
The weekend.
I can't do anything Friday, but well, I can do something. I honestly am not sure, but Friday is not good for me. But the weekend days itself should be pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm not certain, but I might be free the 11th.
The 11th. Oh, so next weekend.
Yeah, because I have every other Saturday off.
I will definitely be available the 11th. I think.
Let's see. Check.
Yeah, 'cause I
Hey,
have midterms.
so is Luke the one viewer?
I'm not viewing it anymore.
No.
Oh, is it Lantern Man?
Lanternman.
Lantern Man.
Lantern Man.
I love saying Lantern Man.
Luke, are you
Makes him-
following the channel?
You better be following. I mean, what else would you? you better be following this man's amazing content and buying from his merch store.
Oh,
at,
yeah.
Hey, no. People will support the channel if they find it entertaining. But
No,
it's-
no, no. We're
No, no,
forcing
no.
them at
They must
gunpoint.
do at
And with
least
that,
one.
we're gonna end the stream.
For
Bye-bye.
fuck's sake,